morning.
Good morning. It's Friday. Friday.
More song and dance. It must be, well, okay, yes, we know it's Friday.
It is
Anything
Friday.
else exciting going on, Heather?
Well,
in life or
I love the
your
snow.
schedule?
So the snow's out. I'm happy about that. And, off for 9 days in a row. That could be it.
I think that may be the reason behind the song
Yes.
and dance, yeah. Yep, we have Trevor filling in for you next week.
Yes.
Trevor Robideau. And I'll be with you next week. The only day that we won't be here is Christmas Day.
Yes, we don't have a morning show on
Yep.
Christmas, but I'll be enjoying some time with family and friends.
Yeah.
And resting.
That sounds like a nice plan.
Yeah.
Not getting up at 1 or 2, whatever time you get up.
No,
Nope.
yeah, like 1:32. But it is hard to reset that internal clock. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Yeah.
Stella will get you up. And then Gib is also going to be taking some time off. It's his birthday coming up.
Yeah, wish everybody wish Gib happy birthday on the 23rd.
Gib, you going to be watching this next week when you're off?
Depends on if he wakes up.
I see. So not committing, which is fine. So anyway,
I might just tune in if I am. It's going to be the 8:35 probably
That's
if I happen to
totally
be
fine.
awake, but no good guarantees on that.
we're seeing your comments from our friends. We just want to give you some programming notes.
Yes.
But I'm sure people are also wondering the forecast. A lot of traveling going on soon, Heather.
Yeah, especially since, people are flying
Yep.
here and there, maybe driving to your destination. But if you are driving around Christmas, it's not looking too bad. It's pretty mild. Some spots could see a white Christmas, others not so much. But at least with active snow, I like to have the snow falling on Christmas morning.
Yeah,
And
that
that's
does make
not
it nice.
likely. Yeah.
I thought you had some button that you hit or something. Why is this not?
I think
working?
because I hit it too many times for
There's a limit?
Thanksgiving, and then the week after Thanksgiving, and then this week, I think the button might be broken. Maybe I need to
see.
put new batteries in it.
Okay.
I'll have to consult Joe on that.
Our engineering team, I'm sure,
Yeah,
can
the
look into it.
engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe station manager. I don't know. But we'll get to the bottom of it.
Sounds good.
And yeah, not looking likely though.
Is Santa's arm getting tired? I don't know.
No, Santa's a busy man right now, but we do
like-
have him waving.
No.
I was like, I gotta do my fun Santa-y weather quizzes when I can, because I'll be off next
Yeah.
week. So Trevor might come up with some too. I don't know, but
It'll probably involve a meteorology class, knowledge from a meteorology class way above what I took.
yes. I'm calling a question about snow albedo, perhaps, but we'll
that your
see.
guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's not much snow in the forecast, so maybe he might gear it towards something else. I don't know.
We'll see.
You just have to wait till he comes in the morning and cooks up a good weather quiz. All right, so we'll get to weather quiz, we'll get into the forecast. Let me know if you have any questions specifically about the weekend, if you're traveling somewhere, but I will likely answer that in the full forecast. So here's a look at the weather quiz. What U.S. state is home to the town of Santa Claus? Is it Alaska? Is it Illinois? Or is it Indiana?
It's almost like the ear. That's what he's doing. Yep.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
his
your thumb up by
mitten
your ear.
kinda-
There you go.
I love this icon, and I can only use it for limited amount of time.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes.
Yeah. All right, how about what we're seeing right now? So if you're on the east side, as advertised, that's where you're going to see some slicker roads early this morning. We saw Hillman was closed this morning, and then also Alcona schools. So east side is where we're seeing the heavier snow showers and slicker road conditions. We are waking up to a few snow showers through Emmett County into Charlevoix, parts of Antrim, northern Leelanau, and Grand Traverse. And then we have some in Kalkaska. Oh my gosh, sorry. My throat's dry. Okay. And then through Alpena, south into Alcona, that's where we're seeing a few light showers. Montmorency County, maybe a few on the border there, southern border. So travel conditions over the next 2 days, use caution today, especially if you are northeast. That's where we're looking at some slicker road conditions throughout the day. And then some lake effect tonight, so we could still see some slick roads early tomorrow with some lingering lake effect, but going to be pretty isolated, I think. And then Sunday looks pretty mild and just about cloudy. Here's a look at our day. So Stormcast is showing a little bit more widespread lighter snow, but I do think the general story with the pattern will be that this clipper system passes south of here. We're going to hang on to a few snow showers still. Close to the shoreline of the Great Lakes, we'll start to see lake effect kicking up under a northerly wind shift. So we are looking at some lake effect into the afternoon, evening, right around dinner and after dinner hours. The eastern UP too, looks like some heavier snow will set up over closer to Newberry. That snow continues, that snow machine will continue overnight. So early tomorrow, west of I-75, you have a better chance of seeing a few flurries around, mainly close to the shoreline under that northerly breeze. And any lake effect will really wind down, mainly overnight into early Sunday morning. Beaver Island, you could still see a light flurry around 3 a.m. it looks like. So here's a look at the snowfall forecast. The bulk of our snow is done, although we could see additional snowfall through Alpena, Oscoda, about 1 or 2 inches. Those darker colors indicate closer to 3 to 6. So locally higher amounts possible inland from just Lake Huron there. Newberry, you could see about 6 inches of snow just because of that additional snow that will fall, although it's not super likely, but that could happen depending on the snow bands after. And then 3 there in Gaylord Grayling, about an additional inch or 2 given the lake effect snow that will fall late tonight. Look ahead to the upcoming weekend. Saturday is the shortest day of the year. It's the winter solstice, first official day of winter, although meteorological winter starts December 1st. 14 to 21 degrees on Saturday. It's going to be a cold evening tonight, but also a cooler evening Saturday evening too. And then Sunday, 20s, cloudy, few snow showers in the eastern UP. Here's a look at our 4-zone forecast heights today. Scattered snow showers. Temperatures mainly in the 20s in the eastern UP. Talking 20s mainly in the northern lower too. Some spots in the low 30s, but majority will be mid to upper 20s today under that northerly breeze and snow showers. Some of us could see a break in the afternoon, and then we're looking at some lake effect tonight, and then 20s and 30s in our southern counties. Here's a look at the lows tonight. As I mentioned, a frigid evening, below 0 in Sault Ste. Marie, Rudyard, Paradise. Engadine, you're looking at 6 degrees. When you factor in the wind chill, a lot of spots getting closer to around 0 or below 0 if that's not already the temperature reading as is. So it's going to be chilly. We're looking at a few snow showers still hanging on. Lake effect west of I-75, especially if you're closer to Lake Michigan. If you're inland, not super likely, but you can still see a flurry or 2. Here's a look at the extended forecast. So snow showers today, isolated lake effect tomorrow, winter. First official day tomorrow. Some lake effect possible if you're west of I-75 Sunday. Monday looks like another system will move in, a clipper, and we're looking at PM snow mainly later in the afternoon, evening. Looks like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, pretty mild. No real weather issues aside from maybe some rain showers south on Christmas Day. Doesn't look super widespread by any means. So that's a look ahead to the rest of the week, into the weekend, and into the first half next week. And every morning we debut a new pair of shoes from Golden Shoes in Traverse City. This morning we're showing you a pair of some slip-on Birkenstocks, and these ones are pretty neutral too. So they're a little tan color, a little brown, and a little buckle on top. So comfy, easy peasy. Let Mr. Brennan Kinney go. Oh, thank you.
Get in there.
It's very kind of you.
I was just talking to Madison about what she's doing Monday.
Oh, okay. I figured you were tinkering with maybe the 1 p.m. or that.
Everything matters, Heather.
Everything matters, Brendan. You know it. Yep. I know it. Gib knows
Our
it.
friends know it.
Santa knows it.
Susan Lash Sims, does she know it?
I think she does. She's been around.
Everything matters.
Yeah.
She is reporting clouds and 23 degrees in Kalkaska. It's 24 there in Kingsley, according to Gail. 2 inches of snow last night. Joel is with us again, watching from the Pleasanton Patriots pub. It's 24 degrees. Partly cloudy, 2 inches of snow, 3 little doe in the yard.
Oh, okay.
That's the picture he's painting this morning for us.
Yeah.
Tom saying good morning. I just finished shoveling the driveway, deck, and patio. It was light, fluffy snow. Heather, we are going to miss you next week, he says.
Aw. Well, you guys, Trevor, he's a goofy guy. It'll be a fun time with him.
He's goofy. He is knowledgeable about the weather. We're lucky to have him on the team.
Yep. And you're in good hands. But thank you. I appreciate the fact that you guys will miss me.
Tom is driving to Plainwell, the Kalamazoo area on Monday. So on Monday, is he going to have good roads, Heather?
Plainwell on Monday. Let's see. Boop, 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 doo. See, we delete that, and maybe our camera stays. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna zoom through. All right, so looks like, oh no, Euro showing some snow moving in. Still generally speaking closer to the afternoon there. So depending on, if you leave early in the morning, you'll likely beat most of it. But if you do leave a little bit later in the day, Tom, you're going to be running into some snow. Those darker purple colors indicate a little bit heavier snow. And then by the evening, it looks like most of it will be out. I do think maybe some mixing too. It's going to be a bit warmer, so maybe more of a wintry mix, which also means ice will be a possibility. But this is a few days out, so the model can change depending on the timing of the clipper. But that generally looks like leave early, you should be good. If you are a little bit later on, might be a bit slick.
Safe travels, Tom.
Safe travels.
We have Paul watching from Rogers City saying happy Friday.
There you go.
Nancy saying good morning from East Jordan where it's 24 degrees. Paula also saying happy Friday. 1, 2, 3, 5 exclamation marks there.
Oh.
24 and cloudy there in Boyne Falls.
Okay.
Mark watching from Zephyr Hills, Florida, 59 degrees there. 70 for the high, low 60s for the weekend. And Merry Christmas to you, Mark. Gail is guessing Indiana. Joel saying happy last day of fall. It's true. Susie Q is saying happy snowy Friday, 22 in Frederick. We have lots of snow, she wants us to know.
Frederick is always a winner.
Yep.
If it's not Mansalona, it's Frederick.
She went to the Motown concert at the City Opera House in Traverse City last night. I saw her pictures,
Yeah,
like a lot of fun. And she said beautiful music and singers. And also, she had some good meals yesterday too.
Oh, did she?
She's one of the friends you see on Facebook. She posts the meals. You get hungry looking at the posts. Susan Lash Sims guessing Indiana. Tom guessing Indiana. Mark said when I was in North Pole, Alaska, that was Santa had his workshop. He was hanging out. So, okay, so Mark, he has some inside information, I think. He may have seen Santa's workshop there. Paul, yeah. I've never been to Alaska.
Yeah.
Especially never been to North Pole, Alaska. So I'm going to have to go with what you're saying, Mark.
I've been to the North Pole in Idaho.
Okay,
but
so you've been to the North Pole.
It is a tad unimpressive.
Oh, thanks for the heads up.
It's just the country, North Idaho country land.
There's a sign probably you can get a picture next to.
I don't think there really is a sign.
Not even a sign.
No,
okay.
it's kind of where, so it's like close to Athol, where the Silverwood theme park is. And it's where my friends, they live close by, their family. I also worked at Silverwood, but yeah, their like technical address is North Pole, but it's technically Athol as well. But I don't even think there's a sign. I don't remember seeing one.
But you've been to
North
Pole.
Pole.
North Pole.
Yes.
Paul saying happy birthday, Gib. He says thank you, Paul. Kimberly said 24 degrees in the area of Chandler Township. Jackie saying good Friday morning. Hi, Jackie. It's 25 in Kalkaska, lots of snow, and I've been watching a pileated woodpecker. Everybody have a great weekend, she said. Chris saying good morning from Chicago. Have a great weekend, everyone. Susie Q is guessing Indiana. So is Jackie. So is Paula. Joel also had a decent buck come through earlier, he wants us to know. Jackie wants to know, have any idea what the snow is going to be like in the Flint area? And Jackie, we're going to need a time frame. So while we wait for that, we will also read her comment. She wants to know, how do those fit? I'm guessing the shoes. She wants to buy some.
They are pretty comfy. I've had a pair of Birkenstocks in the past, like the ones with the straps on them, but these are a lot easier to wear. 10 out of 10, I would recommend.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And speaking of shoes, Susie Q saying she is, saying cute, and she has new Birkenstock boots. So comfy and warm.
I didn't know they made boots.
Neither did I.
Boots.
Boots. Jackie gets some best boots I've had in a long time. Mine. Tell her have fun. Saying have fun, Heather, on your vacation.
Yeah.
Wants to know if you're going home for Christmas.
Not going home, but going to where my boyfriend's family is. So it's a little expensive and crazy to travel during the holidays all the way out west. And although my parents want me around for Christmas, it's just expensive. And it's like a 14-hour travel day. There's a lot of connecting flights from here all the way to the west.
Yeah.
And yeah, I haven't been home in a long time though, but I don't want to be traveling where everybody else has the time off right now. The kids, all the germs. I'm good not flying during this time period where all the kids are finally out of school and the parents can take them. So there's going to be a trip probably planned in the future to fly during holiday time.
Okay.
Out west, where it's also cheaper, but yes.
Fair enough.
We're just going to be able to drive 2.5 hours to Alpena to see friends, celebrating an engagement. That's not my engagement, a friend's engagement, to specify. And yeah, the holidays. So it'll be a fun time.
It does sound like a good time.
Yeah.
And Jackie is leaving Kalkaska Christmas morning about 10 a.m. And yeah, going to the Flint area. Oh, while you're telling Jackie that,
Wait,
I gotta go get something. So Kalkaska to Flint, Christmas morning.
Okay, Wednesday morning.
About 10 a.m.
Okay.
I'll be right
I
back.
hope it is quite a few days out, so just keep that in mind, because the Euro timing can change here. But from Kalkaska to Flint, so we'll do that here. All right, so you can see you're in the top left-hand corner, that little box, and then we'll zoom it out to Wednesday morning, cloudy, looks pretty mild, and then looks fine. Really looks dry. So, especially as you get closer though, next week, Trevor will be here to check the models for you. So ask Trev, just in case it changes, but it looks pretty, as I mentioned, Christmas Day looks so mild. Very few shower chances even south, but you won't probably run into any of it.
We have Dave saying it's very nice at 65 degrees.
Oh, okay.
Estro, Florida. Dave, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Estro, E-S-T-E-R-O.
Haven't heard of that location before, but sounds warm.
It's Florida.
Nice.
Yep. We will be back at home in Breckenridge this afternoon. He goes, yeah, I know it's cold in Michigan.
Yeah, if
He's
you
like,
need any indication of that.
just look behind Heather, yeah.
Yeah. Brr.
Paula said, Heather, have a great vacation and Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to all of you as well. I won't be here.
Joel is guessing Indiana. Brandon is saying good morning. Kimberly is guessing Indiana. Rich said good morning from Slippery Flint.
Slippery Flint.
Slippery Flint.
Dear.
Tom saying, I see snow falling there at the station. It should be here at my house in a few minutes.
Hey, that's, if
pretty
you know
close.
it, yeah, it is lightly snowing here. M72 looks like clear on one side. I bet they're going to hit the other side soon.
Mm-hmm. My mom has a lot to say here. She's saying, Happy Friday, Facebook friends, from a snowy Port Huron.
Okay.
She helped at the Salvation Army distribution yesterday, helping 1,200 people in St. Clair County. And what a great job our officers did with organizing the event. So fun with the volunteers. As she Met up with one of her best friends. They go way back to the 1970s.
Whoa.
And
Friends through many things
many
in life.
decades. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, so this is all in the Port Huron area, and those in need got to pick up the gifts and things like that yesterday. But yeah, my mom said very well organized.
Yeah.
The officers, so the pastors at Salvation Army, they're called officers, you know, lieutenants, captains, and envoys and things.
Right.
But yeah, very organized and
Good.
definitely helping out the community. So my mom said looking forward for Benji to play in the snow, and looking forward to seeing Benji's photo shoot from the groomer the other day.
I heard about this, and I'm curious to see how they turned out, because I hear they weren't necessarily free.
They weren't free, no. And I've been checking Facebook. I'm like, I want to see these pictures because it gets mailed to my mom. She's like, I don't want to send you a picture until we get the official one. So my mom's the gatekeeper. She won't let me see Benji.
She's teasing ahead. You gotta wait.
She's saying, have a great weekend, everyone. And Heather and Gib, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you.
Chris is saying good morning from East Lansing, where it's snowing. Thank you, Chris. Kathy is hoping you have a Merry Christmas. Heather, enjoy your vacation.
Thank you. You too, Kathy, though. Hopefully you have a fun, safe Christmas.
Our friend and coworker Brad saying good morning with a
Hi,
smiley
Brad.
face. Hi, Brad. And Susan Lash Sims goes, yes, it matters. She's probably talking like, what are you talking about?
She knows. Everything matters.
She knows. She knows. Sean saying good morning from Grand Blanc. 3 inches of snow where Sean is.
Okay.
Wally's saying nice dress, Heather. Good morning, Brendan. Are usually walking now, but I'm a little hungover from too much partying last night.
I have seen your comments after the fact, Wally, and I filled Brendan in, because I will go back if there's questions.
Yeah.
I try to keep up with it. Sometimes I'll miss a few, but I did see you saying that you usually walk, and I understand. Been there.
It's getting the steps in, but maybe just taking it nice and slow this morning,
Yep.
Wally.
Yep. Drink some water.
And then Jackie giving a thumbs up. You know what? I got to give Heather 2 thumbs up. Okay, so Heather is a very good gift giver. And this is what she gave me this morning. Look.
The NBC Peacock pillow.
I love it. It's so comfy and
Yeah.
soft, and I love it. And
if you know Brendan, he loves the Today Show, and we're on NBC,
NBC
so
in
there's
general.
a lot of,
oh,
yeah,
I love it.
things tied in there. I'm glad you love it, Brendan.
I think I know exactly where I'm going to put it in my living room.
There
It's
you
gonna
go.
be on my
Already
chair.
thought out.
It's going to be, and it's like a beige chair anyway, so it needs some color.
Perfect.
So what a perfect spot for it. I'm not going to sleep on it because I drool a lot. So I'm not going to.
But it's so soft and
It's
fluffy.
so soft. So thank you,
Yeah.
Heather. That was very,
You're
very sweet of
welcome.
you.
Yeah, NBC has a fun store with merchandise, and so found that on the store. Not paid for by the station, but
No, that's
yeah,
from Heather.
That's just from me. And I got Gib a really funny gift, but it's en route. A very nice, funny one for Sarah and a personalized one for Madison. They're all on the way. But NBC shipped that thing so quick that it was already here a few days ago.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I did have a mug. So when Kathy Lee Gifford was on the 4th hour of the Today Show with Hoda,
Yeah.
I had a mug, but it broke. And I think it was from the NBC store. But anyway,
Oh. I know you have a lot of mugs, so I didn't want to like add to the mug collection by getting you another one. I wanted something unique.
I don't have one of these.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I know we end up acquiring quite a bit of mugs in our adult life, so.
We do.
Yeah.
And I don't drink coffee at home. I just have it here.
Yep.
Limited space on the desk. So, no, great choice, Heather.
Thank you.
We are all caught up, unless Gib or Heather, you're seeing anything else.
My FB just died, so
Okay.
if Gib has anything important to say.
Gib, everything look good? All right. Thumbs up from Gib.
Okay, perfect. Right, so you guys are all guessing for which U.S. state is the home to the town of Santa Claus. And Brendan, what did you think it was?
A state that we both lived in for 4 years,
Yes,
Indiana.
Indiana, Windiana.
Where in Indiana is it? Do you know what part of the state?
I haven't looked it up on the map specifically today. I think.
I would get out of the app here, but
Wait,
I,
hold on.
If I get on the app, I lose comments.
I'm on Google Maps trying to find if there's a sign in the little
in North Pole.
North Pole. Okay, it looks like it's oh. Wow. Kind of by Evansville?
Oh, so way far south?
Way far south.
Like by
I think.
Louisville, Kentucky?
Yes.
Down that way? Okay.
Yes. Like, oh, it's very close to Ferdinand. Yeah.
So southern Indiana.
Yes.
Okay.
South, almost south central.
Okay.
Very close to the Kentucky border, though.
Santa Claus, Indiana.
It's technically Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it here first, or maybe second. Probably heard it before. And weather quiz standings. So director Gibb, producer Sarah. Woo!
Yep, nice
Good
job.
week, and that's my Christmas gift to you both. No. 3 for 5, Brendan. Facebook viewers, you guys are 2 for 5 this week. That was Diane chiming in early this morning.
We have our friends holding themselves accountable. Oh, and Tom saying he's been there. He lived in Jasper for a year. You see Jasper on the map? Jasper, Indiana.
Yeah, it's just south of Jasper.
Tom's been
I
to
can see why you were there.
Santa Claus, Indiana, yeah.
Very fun.
All right, Heather, we'll talk about Monday, even though you'll be
Monday.
probably sleeping at 4:30.
Not probably, definitely.
Definitely.
I can promise you that. But the TV station will still be here. Everybody will still be operating per usual.
Yep. I'll be here with
4:30 to 7.
Trevor, and Madison will also be with us. She's going to be live from a light display, this time in Sutton's Bay
Yes.
in Leelanau County.
So in case you want to do one more light display right before Christmas Eve on Christmas Adam, she'll have your light display for you.
So Christmas Adam would be Monday, yep. Christmas Eve too.
You see what? Yeah, yeah.
I always called it that growing up, and I never heard anybody else say Christmas Adam. And then I met Heather. I'm like, you called it that too? Yep.
We get along on many fronts here.
Aren't we fun?
Yeah, so exciting. I think our friends will find it entertaining. So
Yeah, we entertain ourselves.
we are also very self-entertained.
We are so, yeah. Squirrel. Give anything that you'd like to add? No? Okay.
No, thanks for joining us.
Happy early birthday, Gib.
Yes, happy early birthday, Mr. Gibb. I'll text him on his birthday, though.
Yeah.
And Merry Christmas to all, since I will not be here next week. But have a fun and safe holiday if you're traveling with friends and family. If you're not, and maybe if you don't celebrate, that's okay too. But have a fun and safe week then.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you Monday.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.